was alone in my apartment, you know, watching the hearings with the intention of getting work done. I can't believe I thought that would be possible, but you know, even though I was alone in my apartment, I felt like I was connected to everyone else who was watching because we were all sharing our experiences on Twitter.
And so, you know, went one step further than you usually did, and you included a Twitter handle in there, and with Senator Fain's Twitter handle.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, like, do you remember the moment in your brain where you're just like, naming the accuser, I'm doing it now?
I do. I was so upset by the notion that Senator Grassley and others put forward that because she hadn't spoken up, she must be lying. And everyone asked her, why did you wait so long? Why did you wait so long? And I think that was really the catalyst for me to start thinking, like, what's it going to take for me to speak up? Will I ever speak up? You know? How powerful does this person become before I dare to come forward? And if I did that, would they treat me the same way? And very similar to what Dr. Ford said, there's not exactly a process. No one really seems to ask or care whether someone who's up for a public office has a history of violently assaulting people. So there's no established channel for doing that. And yeah, I remember I was walking, I had to drop off some books at the library that day and then get to the light rail to get to a meeting. And I was texting back and forth with a friend of mine, just feeling like I'm just fed up with this. Like, I think we just have to, this is the moment we have to start talking about it. And I just felt like I wanted to say his name. So I did.
And the floodgates open, right?
Yeah. I turned my notifications off for a while.
Cell phone battery dies, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was this feeling of like, I knew that I had done something because I knew that it took courage to do it. But you never really know what the reaction to something is going to be until you try. I think the first day was really overwhelming. I came home that day and there was a reporter on my doorstep, and my parents called me to say that there were reporters at their house. And it really underscored for me that I hadn't really thought through what might happen if I just, you know, said his name on Twitter like that. So it's been pretty overwhelming, but there are ways in which it has been, I think, much less difficult for me because there are so many people that I have talked to about this over the years, from 2007 until as recently as a few months ago. So there are people in my life who already knew and were able to help me carry myself through this.